Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Friday night stream for the first time of F1 2018. There it is, on the screen. That hideous-looking halo, no matter what color it is, it just looks awful. But anyway, we finally got it done. I'm done with work for the night, so here we are. Now, you may notice something else different. Yes, I'm getting glasses. Getting old. What can you do? So, yeah, they're new. The game is new. The whole thing is new. Even the layout is still kind of new. You'll notice that we've made some changes now. It now says that I've reset all the previous information from the bottom of the screen. It says what season it is, all that kind of thing. You notice it says Toro Rosso. The avatar's changed for me in the Toro Rosso suit, or my avatar in a Toro Rosso suit. So it's a dead giveaway who I'm going to be driving for in this career mode, isn't it? I'm not very good at keeping secrets. So without further ado, I've just been going through this thus far and just make sure it's all set up okay. Got my controls set up and done a couple of practice races just to make sure everything was working as it should, making sure that my graphics settings and everything are okay. So hopefully it holds up okay. But without further ado, let's do it. We're going to do a career. And as I said, I've already given it away, so we're going to go to the third worst team on the grid, who like a bit of showmanship apparently, Toro Rosso. And our teammate will be Pierre Gasly. So we're going to replace Brendan Hartley. We're going to go to full qualifying. Race distance 50%. I think we're going to turn formation lap on. I kind of, let's try the formation lap. AI level 100%. Race settings will leave flashbacks on. Park for May. Vehicle damage. Simulation. Let's do it. We'll see how that goes. Safety car on. Corner cutting, just regular, I think. We have a bit of fun. Race starts. Manual. I don't know what the difference is. We'll find out, I guess. Assists. Now, what we're going to do is, anybody who's watched my previous videos will know that in F1 2017, we used medium TC because I thought the cars drove better. I've been trying these cars without TC. They've made some significant changes to the physics, and the cars actually feel a lot better. So I'm actually going to drive these without TC. I'm a sim racer from way back, so I can do that. And you might notice we've got this ERS mode thing. Now, if you've been watching any videos in regards into the lead up of this game, the release of this game, you'll know that ERS is something they've added this year for manual deployment. So let's see how we go with that. Without further ado, enable Pro Career. Oh, I think that's one where you get locked in and that sort of stuff. Weekend. No, that'll be just Australia. Balanced. I think we'll just go with balanced. I usually just go with balanced. Let's do it. Here we go, fam. Hope you all had a fantastic week anyways. My week was very hectic. I'm glad it's over for the time being. But yeah, soon enough another one will come around. But in the meantime, we can try and have some fun with this game.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1.
I had to install the game, it was hard.
But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track. I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship...
But I hope I don't have an accident just before the end of the session. I'll get out of the car, be all fuming and stuff. Probably take a swing.
Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Carl. Got a colleague at work whose name is Carl. Hi, Carl, if you're watching, by the way. If you watch this later.
Here, we've got
looks like Jamie
all
Winkup.
kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tyre wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory.
Hi,
So we're
factory.
in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season.
I like how they got the surround sound thing going on.
And make us all look good, okay?
Yeah, no, not going to happen, mate. We're going to have a shocker. I'm telling you right now. There is beer. What's up, mate?
Welcome to your new team. Toro Rosso are famed for nurturing promising talent and kickstarting the careers of exciting drivers, from Vettel to Sainz to Ricciardo. But they're much more than
Not
that.
Verstappen, though.
This is a strong team that expects regular points finishes.
All right.
Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination of these elements.
Franz Tost. Hi, Matt. Welcome to the team. Between yourself and Pierre, I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. My door's always open if you need anything. I need some money, Franz. I'm not going to lie. I had a bad night at the casino. It's Melbourne. What do you expect is going to happen? As mentioned before, keeping top research. You also need active improving blank boxes. You can find detailed explanations how managing these areas via the pause menu. Qualify 16th. Wait, 4 practice programs. We'll do all of them. That's fine. So we're getting bonus point. We get bonus resource points. That's cool. I'm a fan. But you can actually look at that. That's good. I like that. All right. Red Bull, Toro Rosso, Honda. Your value. But I can't do anything with that yet. Rivals.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favorable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
No. Drive details. Nothing. We have 1,600 points. So I know how bad these things can be for durability, right? How does our car stack up? 4th to last on chassis, 4th to last on aero, dead last for powertrain. Thought so. But I know how bad these things can be for durability. General wear, increase. Going to do that.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
So they reckon we should do the power unit. What do we got? 1,100 points left. Now remember that this isn't like the old game. We don't want to blow all our points because we have this thing at the end of the season where we have to develop for other rule changes. Factory. I reckon what we'll do is we'll do a quality control. Minor upgrade. Alright. Good. Hopefully I haven't just bowled that from the start. That'd be a disaster. That would be no good. That'd be no good at all. Alright. And what else we got? Vehicle management. Yeah. That's cool. So, I reckon we'll just go. Give this a go. We will learn this together. Hopefully that's short enough to not get me
Welcome
pinned.
to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start. So Anthony, lots to do of course in these sessions, lots of programs to run. What are you looking for when you jump in the car for free practice?
Speed.
Well, you have basic checks first of all. You know, is the car working correctly? What are the track conditions like? And you'll be chasing that as the session goes on. Things like that. Then you start getting into the nitty-gritty of it all, and they become more like test sessions.
Hey,
where
thanks
it's
to
all
the
about
real cheater.
gathering new data,
Have a
testing
Torsucker gift
components,
as
tweaking
a
the
gift to
setup
you.
and so on.
Well, it's
So
good to
there's
have
only
you
so much
follow.
actual
How do you feel
practice
about the
that
game?
drivers
I like
need.
it so far.
Most of them will be
I've done
plenty
some
familiar
laps
enough
just
with the track
practicing to
layout,
make sure that
either
the game
from
was
previous
working okay.
experience or from the simulator.
It seems it's definitely an improvement on F1 2017. I don't need the tutorial, but it's going to make me go through it, isn't it?
In the unforgiving...
There we go.
Morning, Jeff here. I'm looking forward to working with you as your race engineer. Hope you've had a good night's sleep because we've got a lot of work to do today to prep for the season ahead. We're ready to fire up the car, so why not head out and get a few laps under your belt?
So, alright, car setup. I wonder if anyone's done any setups thus far. Go to Steam Workshop setup. Browse the Steam Workshop. Let's have a quick look. GIFs and pictures, but I can't see. Setups. Yep. Oh, no, can't see any. Let's just, I don't want to sit there and bum around with that. What we'll do is we'll load up. We have a basic setup on the car. Oh, hang on. I'm going to leave it at 7. Aero. Transmit. Off the rear end roll bar a little bit. Let's turn down the ride height. Rear. Brake pressure. Let's turn that up. Okay. And yeah, okay. All right, let's save that. Yeah. So I've lowered this collapses all into one hub.
Update the setup.
Okay, let's do track acclimatization. Andrea, hey, welcome to the screen. Good to see you. And you love F1 2018. Good to see. All right, let's do our first laps in this Toro Rosso. Diokane. Hopefully I said that correctly. I don't know what that means. Hopefully I didn't just abuse somebody. When I first just done a lap around here before just to test it, I forgot there was a third DRS zone. I'm like, why is the car beeping at me? That didn't take long. Return to the garage. Alright. That's good. From humble beginnings. Achievement unlocked. Thank you, Steam. Well, that was okay. That was pretty good. The car didn't feel too bad. So, let's do tyre management. Hate this thing on the front of the car, the halo. Yeah. I know how you feel, don't worry. Alright, let's see how we go with tyre management. Now, we have to keep an eye on our ERS as well. That's a new thing for this year. Changed the brake markers for that this year. Well, that was pretty easy in the end, wasn't it? Not used to them being that easy. Are you doing career with Toro Rosso? I am, yeah. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So how do we toggle weather? There we go. Practice 2, practice 3, qualifying, and the race. So what we'll do is we'll end. There's our timings. What are we? We're currently slowest. Quite a ways off the pace. That's the accelerate time button now. Very good. That's right. So what we'll do here is we'll retire. Do they have a? We've got to skip to FP2 now. So let's do that.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Hamilton, Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 1 action very shortly.
We're not slowest. That's good. 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 good start.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Okay.
It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled. So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in? What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula One, or do you see something more? Great! Well, that's everything.
Hey, Deirdre, I was hoping not missing this first stream of F1 2018, and here you are. Congratulations. Yeah, it's been, yeah, obviously just got the game today. I've had it preloaded for a few days. I was just waiting for it to come live, and then had some work to do tonight. And as soon as I was done, here I am. Excuse me. There we go. Practice 2. So good, it does, if we do that, it still does bring us back here, so that's good. So we'd be able to have a look at, for example, what parts have got in the car and the like. Awesome. And you start this season at home. Yep, that's right. I've been very lucky. For every year except, what was it, 2006, they started in Bahrain. Because of the Commonwealth Games, we're in Australia or something like that. I can't exactly remember now, but there was 1 year where it was they started in Bahrain. But for the most part, I get the home race as race 1. All right, so we'll just continue straight on. We'll do our fuel management. I can't change the ERS deployment. That's a shame. That's not good. Yep, certainly is. I can't get my braking marker for that corner. They've moved it. It's amazing how much that messes with you when that happens. Oh, you've wrecked it. What was the point of that? I just want to pass this program. We passed it, but we didn't get the purple. That's okay. Get some points for it. Toro Rosso for the first years, yeah. See how long we last here for. All right, new one. ERS management. Let's see how we're supposed to do this. Green is better than red. Always. Always. That was pretty easy. Feel like I got a good grip of the track. It's better. Like, this is obviously different from 2017 where I was running medium TC because I thought I made the cars feel better. We're not running TC here. As you can see, I'm not a scrub. I know I could drive the car without TC. I just didn't like it as much in 2017. We'll end this session here.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Verstappen,
faster than
and
Gasly.
Daniel Ricciardo.
That's good.
That concludes an interesting...
That's good. I'm happy with that. This is going better than I thought. How many resource points did we get? Spilled drink all over myself. Oh, slowly we moved a little bit away from the rookie one. Very good. Let's just go to FP3. No point messing around. We're going to see a lot of Williams 1920 position, I think. Yeah. The new Sauber. Okay. Yeah, so those buttons have changed. That's why it's catching me out. Qualifying pace. Let's do race strategy first. Where we might be able to do a little bit more messing around with the ERS deployment. I ended up in second there. That's not what I wanted to be. What difficulty are you starting on? 100. We're on 100% at the moment. That's what we'll be doing. That's what I ended 2017 on, so... keep messing up that corner really bad. So it's got the same thing that F1 2017 does, which was when if you change something via the MFD quick access buttons, it then hides it. Medium. The cars feel so much better in this game than what they do in 17, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't mind 17, but these cars feel much better. Well done, Codemasters. Hats off to you. They've had this series for a while now, and they've actually, feels like they've done a really quality job with the physics this year. They deserve credit for it for sure. Was able to make a mistake like that and still salvage it. There we go. That's good. So yeah, just clarify, Gucci Gugu. Thank you for the question. I will be running on 100% difficulty for the time being, unless it proves too easy, and then we'll jack it up. Final one, qualifying pace. Let's do it. I'm interested to see this because I feel like we've got a pretty good handle of the car, to be honest. I've just got to concentrate. I'm finding that I have to concentrate a whole lot more driving this because it's new. There's the ERS deployment. I'm finding I'm having to concentrate quite a bit. Alright, here we go. Whoa! We'll just redo. We'll redo this one. Just want to gap that McLaren a little bit, just in case it's going slow. Whoa! So, I think what it is that when the ERS is jacked right up to hot lap mode, the rear end is far more excitable. I didn't realize it was going to be that big of a difference. That's cool. That's really cool. All right, well, I haven't either got this. I'll just drive more sensibly, rather than just going through one and two and foot to the floor. Don't worry, we won't keep doing that. Don't worry. And also won't keep doing that either because it looks silly. It must be that, because the car hasn't felt that unsettled through 1 and 2 previously. Yeah, that's better. That wasn't good. Try and pull it back. Whoa, saved it. I was that close to death. I'm slow on the uptake there with the DRS. I'm not used to it being there. Bowled it. It's alright, we'll go again. Should have enough battery to get it done. can't get that corner right either. Has it? It's great. It's really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so much better than 2017. We're gonna run out of battery, guys. Ah, we're good. We're good.
Program complete.
We're good. Woo! Got there. That went pretty darn good, didn't it? All right. I think we're. What's our timing like? Second fastest. Fastest in the first sector. This is promising. I don't expect it to actually go
Cars are now over the
that
line. Your top
well.
three again are Raikkonen, Wood, and Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, I'm Wood.
Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer.
Because they don't have Webb, nor do they have Matt, so I've just gone with Wood. I didn't want to go for a nickname like the Captain, because that's... No, I'm not the Captain. No. Maybe one day I'll be big enough as a streamer. I'll be fast enough and just so well known enough that they can just include my name in the game. But it is not this day. Okay, let's do it. Oh, hang on. What's our messages saying? You'll have to show some patience for the first part of the season, as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. But don't worry, everybody's working hard and we have great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we should be able to move towards the middle of the pack over the course of the year. Fine aspirations. Thanks, Franz. And you'll have to forgive me for my Franz Tost impression. Let's do it. I'm feeling okay about this. I think we might go somewhat okay, but we'll see.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. Looking at this field today, Ant, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance, maybe run the harder of the available compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
I'm still not sure if I should get it. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair question. It's the halo is definitely a turn off, as you can see. But if you want a direct comparison to F1 2017, I mean, we've driven a lot of sims, right? Both you and I. Is it R Factor? Is it Automobilista? No, it's not. Is it iRacing? Thank God, no. It would be already uninstalled, and I would have got my refund. But the car feels like a car.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me.
Thank you, Jeff. The car feels like a car, and It's much more savable. It does a lot less of that random. You feel like you're having an unavoidable accident kind of stuff that was prevalent in the previous games. You feel much more connected to the car. It's better. It's much better. It's definitely an improvement. It's definitely the best they've done physics-wise. What I don't know yet, because I haven't really raced the AI much yet, and I've seen some videos, I have doubts about the quality of the AI. I guess we're going to find out in the race. I've seen the AI do some pretty silly things, so we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. Okay. Alright, so it's already pretty low on fuel. That's better. Let's do it. Fingers crossed. Left time on the table there. See if this is enough to get us through to Q2. Okay, well, it got us faster than Alonso. That's good. McLaren's going to be a direct rival this year. Excel. They've moved that button. Not going to be near the top. We're going to be in this part here, I would imagine. Gasly on a 25. Geez, we're a fair bit faster than Gasly. I reckon we're safely in. Look at that. Wow, I wasn't expecting us to be a top 10 car. Looks nice graphics-wise. Yeah, it does. It does. The other thing I'd say is the force feedback's really nice as well. Certainly another big improvement. I know they increased the refresh rate this year. You can certainly feel it. It's much better. Much better. How's the car setup? It's the same as last year. That much hasn't changed, but the physics are different. So I've just done a quick basic setup, but the car feels really nice. It feels nice. I'm amazed that we're in the top 10 there. I'm worried that our difficulty level is too low. I wouldn't have expected to be challenging for Q3. The Toro Rosso has its days, but yeah, I wasn't expecting us to be quite this quick. I'll make sure that it's got a new set of tires on it. Yep, cool. The car looked planted. Yeah, it feels really nice. Maybe they've accidentally put the Red Bull physics on the Toro Rosso. avoided a lockup. Barely. I haven't got TC on either, has it? I don't know if you can see that. Alright, here we go. I keep forgetting there's a DRS zone there. Still felt pretty good. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was quite as fast as that Q1 lap though. Seventh. Ah, okay. They've changed the button. I'm gonna keep saying that because it keeps catching me out. So we're in by 3/10 at the moment. What we have to work out is if we're going to go again. I reckon we'll go again. I don't want to risk missing out here. We're on the verge of a... yes, it's definitely. It's from a handling wise, it's definitely the best iteration yet. It's a shame we can't combine this physics with last year's cars. Yeah, and it's got some more as well. It's got like the, I think the 03 Williams in there and a few different ones. Yeah, thanks, Greg. You know, I was actually thinking that. I'm like, maybe I'm just driving like an absolute gun now because of the glasses. Like, I'm just driving more intelligently. And I can actually see the track. It is potential that I actually can just see better. Whoa! Can see the wall coming. Alright. I guess if we miss out now, it's because of that. What are we? Are we going to miss out? Did we make it? Oh, we made it! I can't believe we made it! Look at that. It was so much faster. This is on 100% AI. I feel like I need to check that. I wasn't expecting to be this competitive. I thought we were going to be on Struggle Street. It's nuts. Yeah, see, it's on 100. I ain't lying. Bizarre. As I said, I wasn't expecting this to be this competitive. I don't know if it's just the Toro Rosso, but the Toro Rosso is the third worst car in the game. Like, the only cars that have got worse stats than the Toro Rosso are the Sauber and the Williams. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna run this tyre. There we go. That's good. You'll struggle when you run out of engines. Yeah, I know. I know that's gonna be the case. I've already pumped... has it started to rain? No, it's just getting foggy. I've already pumped some resource points into durability. Alright, here we go. definitely feel these tyres are hurt. Feels like it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. This is a crummy lap. Just getting one on the board. They don't have the halo overlays. I don't. You mean like with the like the rev counter and the like the HUD? No, if that's what you mean, no. And I'm glad about that. I don't want that. I hate it. It's intrusive. All right. Right. Oh, hang on. I wanted. What's remaining? Right. Yeah, Unreal F1, fair enough. Yeah, I wouldn't want it like that. That would annoy me. Alright, let's see if we can do a proper lap here. Nah, bowled it.
Nice job.
Nah, 10th. I could have done better than that.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Vettel, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Still bloody good result.
It's time to leave.
I'm still bloody happy with that. I wasn't expecting, like I said on numerous occasions, to be this competitive. Am I going to be interviewed by Claire? Oh. Top 10 is pretty good. Yeah, I'm stoked, Eridros. I wasn't expecting us to be fighting for the top 10. I don't know whether it's just a Melbourne thing. Well, I'm going to head off. Good luck. I'll think more about buying it. Cool. Good stuff, has it? I'll talk to you over the weekend, man. Right.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Thank you, Emma. Celebrate the car's looking good, and I think we have a pace for a decent result here. If you can get into a good flow after turn 1 scramble, make sure you hit your marks when you come to the pits. We should be all set. As always, keep an eye on the temperatures and other data in the MFD, and press the radio button to talk to me if you need updates in the weather, cars around you, or other things like that. Good luck out there, Jeff. Alright, let's see how we go with this. Bow, bow, bow.
New drivers, new cars, and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now.
Hey, Hip Hip, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Championship, taking us from here in Melbourne,
Just in time for the
Australia,
race.
across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. Just south of Melbourne's downtown business centre is the one and only Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend, of course, make for a bumpy circuit.
Yeah, I hope this Jeff is better than the last Jeff.
There are 16 corners around the lake and a couple of good passing opportunities here as well. Thanks in part to the DRS
Sorry, guys.
zones into turns 1, 3 and 13.
I'm allergic to David Croft.
We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with the addition of new safety features, the return of France and Germany in an expanded 21 race calendar, and more tyre compounds than ever before. And of course, we have some big car manufacturers back in the sport too, with Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin returning as title sponsors for Sauber and Red Bull respectively. Joining me
That's a hell of a shirt he's wearing.
Of the 2018 Formula One season is
I need
Anthony
sunglasses.
Davidson. Great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here. I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 4th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season, it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chase in pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the relative performance of McLaren and Toro Rosso, who have exchanged power unit suppliers this year. And given the additional restrictions on engine components, they need to be strong in terms of both performance and reliability.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Verstappen, Kevin Magnussen, and Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Van Dorn, Wood, and Fernando Alonso. Bottas, Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo. They've taken
Ricciardo got a penalty.
And Gasly, Perez, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon, and Lance Stroll. Sirotkin and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
One stop. Might just do that. Stop a lap early so we're not doing... quite as many laps on the... how much fuel have we got? That's fine. Right. Let's do it.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Oh, hey, Jix. Yes, it has. Well, it has where I am anyway. But the realism's obviously not there because Van Dorn out-qualified Alonso. That's clearly wrong. The one time it's a benefit to be in Australia. Radio check.
They're on fresh super softs.
That'll do. I thought we'd do the formation lap. Oh, do they? Oh, well, there you go. We've got a new Prime Minister today. But that happens pretty often here. Just insane. Just crazy. Good, it's not using my battery even though I changed the hot lap. I was hoping that would be the case. Oh. Can't work out where they want me to be. That was a bit random, wasn't it? Alright. Let's see if I can get this thing off the line. I expect a bog down in wheel spin.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Wakarimashita. I had a car in the side of me there. I couldn't get off the corner. Whoa! I guess the AI hasn't got any better. God damn it. Yeah, aren't they ever? Like that. What the hell, game? What are you doing? There's gonna be a lot of if that sort of stuff keeps going on. Like there was room there. Whoa. Okay, so the AI has gone from being aggressive to just being clinically retarded at this point. You can't even race these guys. I can't even race them. Go away! I'm about to swear at this thing. And he damaged my front wing. Come on. Have that.
DRS will re-enable this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That was my fault, because that was a stupid thing to do. But still. Why were you so slow there, Nico? This is going to be a long race, guys. The AI are going to be this bad. You don't say.
Some information on Ricardo. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
That didn't take long. I was driving like that all the way through practice without a problem.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Oh, not much grip. Why did that damage my wing? Oh my god, I'm so struggling with this car. Oh no. Go out. Go to hell. The AI are a disgrace.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh my, go away.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Can't do anything. These guys are retarded.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Keep current.
Understood, copy that.
They're just absolutely suicidal.
Complete, go now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Well, my racing with the AI has completely destroyed my race. Like, I'm dead last now. I get braking right for that corner. They've changed the brake markers and I can't get used to it. Thank you, Viper. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I just want to finish the race. Oh, dear.
Yellow flag.
Is that Ericsson out of the race? Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, clear. Pierre is in for his stop.
That's what we want to see. We want the whole bloody field to have to stop again. Safety car in real life, he got moving, I think he just spun, yep, I think so. Yeah, I saw on the map that he started moving again. Tea and biscuits, oh geez, that sounds good. Oh, Ericsson, he's done it for reals this time. Thank you, Cheese Sanger, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hey, Villa Boy, welcome to the stream. And thank you for the follow, Villa Boy. Much appreciated. What difficulty are you on? 100%. Legendary, whatever it is, 100.
Okay, time's still looking good, Nick. Let's keep them that way for as long as we can.
Oh, a couple of cars in the pits. It's going to put us in the points. Red Bull have been plagued by unreliability this whole race weekend, haven't they?
Yellow flag.
I just don't know if that was an accident or unreliability.
Okay, clear.
Whoa!
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Wow. I don't want to end it like that. Oh, god damn it, these curbs. I don't want to be racing the friggin' AI again. Just stay off him, Matt. How hard is it? got Alonso coming after me pretty heavy. I hate it, but I think Red Bull will struggle next year. I think you might be right. I think they will struggle next year. I don't think the Honda's going to give them.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Yeah, I can feel it. The tyres have gone off a bit. The main goal at this point is to protect our 9th place from Alonso, who's on a charge behind us. We'll definitely hit some kind of threshold on the tyres, there's no doubt about that. Poor exit. Oh, that wasn't good. No. Whew. Able to park the bus in the exit.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
That was hard work.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship.
All right.
Lewis Hamilton
Nice.
takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
There you go. Look at that, guys. Our first race out of the way. We had to use, I think, at least 20 freaking flashbacks. Ah. Oh, here we go.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Ah.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Why did it decrease? I didn't dob them in. I didn't say, oh, the car was garbage. What a G-up. You seem to use a lot of replays out there today. What was going on? The AI can't drive. Interesting. Checkpoint challenge.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Alright, well, it's pretty late here, being 20, it's like 20 to midnight, so we're going to call it there. But we finally got our first F1 2018 stream out of the way. So that's that. I want to thank everybody who tuned in to watch and everybody who participated in the comment section in particular. I want to thank you if you watch it later on as well. Be sure to subscribe or follow the channel if you like watching me race and use replays and stuff like that. I don't really like using them, but as we get used to the aggressiveness of the AI here, I'm sure our driving will adapt to be better in traffic with these guys. But that's that. As always, I've been Webimoto. Did that guy just have a conniption over there? I think he did. His arms were sort of... Anyway, I've been Webimoto, and we'll be back tomorrow. Guaranteed. With more of this game. And I'll see you then. Bye.